Yes, I pay three a month for my Equinox gym membership. And let's talk about it. So, hi, y'all. Welcome. If you're new here, my name is Shirley. I grew a platform on TikTok, and across my platforms, I generated over 30K friends. So, welcome if you're new here. I am a recent law graduate. Should I even say recent? Because I graduated last year. Literally, it's about to be a year since I graduated, May of 2024. I passed the bar exam on my first try. I've documented my whole journey since being a law student to now. Still waiting on being admitted though, so we shall see about that. Anyways, let's get to the topic of this video. Okay, I do just want to say right off the bat, it is a huge expense. Spending over $300 on a gym membership is a luxury. I understand that. So please bear with me. And let's get to the pros, cons. And at the end of this video, I'll talk about if this is worth it, if an Equinox membership in 2025 is worth it. Okay, let's start with the pros. So the pros, number one, the selection of classes, of workout classes that Equinox provides, I think are amazing. They have bar classes, Pilates classes, yoga classes, hot yoga, hot Pilates, hot bar. So basically the room is heated for these classes. They have boxing, they have HIIT workout classes, they have cardio dance workout classes, they have running, they have walking classes, they have also these type of classes. It's called regeneration, stretching class, recovery class. I would say number one pro is the selection of classes, especially the cardio classes. Those be beating my ass. Two pro is the amenities. The amenities really do it for me because when I enter an Equinox gym, I already feel luxurious. Talk about like, first of all, the aesthetic of the gym, the showers, the steam rooms, there's pads, there's moños, hair ties in the bathroom, there's shampoo, there's facial cream at the bathroom, in the bathrooms. Some Equinox gyms have rooftops, have indoor pools, and most also have lounges, so where people go and do some work. I've visited some of these, and yeah, I've like edited at an Equinox lounge. The amenities are great in my opinion. Oh my god, the I forgot about the amenities. The little towels, the eucalyptic towels. Oh my gosh, I love those. Oh, I forgot to even mention as well. They give you like towels to shower. They give you small towels for the classes. There's just so much amenity. Third pro is that I think for the most part it is relatively clean. There is staff going around cleaning. Classes where you need a yoga mat or yoga blocks, they provide that all for you, and they clean before the classes. So basically two and three pro, the with the amenities and how clean it's and how upkept it is, goes hand in hand. So not only you have amenities, but you have also space that is being regularly cleaned. Okay, fourth pro, which I think it depends on your membership because there's different levels. I have the all access pass, which gives me access to most, I think with the exception of 3 gyms in New York City, and then some in California. But I have access to, for example, just so many especially if you have Equinox in New York City. I think it's worth it if you do all access because there is literally an Equinox almost at every single part of the city. There's like 3 in Brooklyn. There's none in Queens, which is sucks, but I feel like I love having that access because I kid you not, there was one day that I needed to use the bathroom. I was in the city, and by the city, sorry, I mean Manhattan. And I just went to a random Equinox. I used my gym membership and I just went. And also, every single studio has a different selection of classes, instructors. One day I want to be like, oh, I want to go to a scope class, but my instructor is teaching at X other location. I will travel and go there for that instructor. So I would say fourth pro is that there's so many classes available in different parts of the city, and I think it's just really convenient for me because my schedule tends to change. So it's just nice to be able to explore and to be able also to see how different gyms are, compare them, and I'm not gonna say which are my favorite gyms because that's where I tend to go. So yeah. Okay, let's get into the juicy part, the cons. Yo, number one, of course, the price is a lot. I will reveal to y'all how much exactly I pay per month. I pay 323.95 every single month for my Equinox membership. And it's pricey, but and we'll get into that more on like if it's worth it. Two con is there is no diversity. As someone who was born and raised in New York City, as someone who's from Brooklyn, as someone who's, you know, a woman of color, Latina, I'm not surprised, honestly, by this, but it is still disheartening, at least for me, from someone who is very close to their community, who's very close to people who are from here, from New York City. So, yeah, just being surrounded by either just like Caucasian white folks or Asian folks, like it is what it is. A third con, somebody is affording an over $300 monthly membership for a gym, you're gonna have pretentious people coming in. It's the same type of kind of pattern with certain type of people who use the train and don't move. They don't say excuse me, they don't move out the way. I've got into situations like that. For example, one time I was trying to get to my locker and this woman just wouldn't move out the way. And at that point I didn't even and she saw that I was heading towards her. And I said excuse me and she still didn't move. I don't know. So yes, so I experienced that. I've also experienced a microaggression. I was heading to a class and this woman, this white Caucasian woman, comes up to me and says buenos dias. Like she looks at me and says that, and I just look at her. I was stunned and I said good morning, and she was just like stunned by my reaction. But I found out that she's actually from Spain, and kind of made sense. I don't know. It was weird. Going along this point that there's pretentious people that go, I've had a bad experience with an instructor who was like honestly so rude, and just these type of people, honestly, like people who se creen todo, you know, se creen la vaca que más caga, se creen que that they're hot shit, that they and they look hot shit, honestly. Like most people who go to Equinox, they're fit. So yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Okay, fifth con is maybe it's because of the lack of diversity, but also the music selection for most of these classes. I have not found one class that has a consistent good music selection. And for me, if y'all know me, music really matters. Music is kind of just like what gets me going. Like that's why I love my Peloton subscription. I also pay for that. So let's not talk about it. I spend a lot of money on fitness. We'll talk about that later in this video. The music that they play in the HIIT cardio classes, sometimes in the Pilates classes, is a lot of techno dubstep. I think that's what's called. And that has never been my type of music. Like at least one reggaeton, at least some Beyonce, at least some hip hop rap, at least something. Please, I'm tired of the techno, but also I'm tired of the Sabrina Carpenter type music. So yeah. Okay. Before I get to if this is worth it, if spending this amount of money is worth it for a gym membership, I will say some random thoughts overall of my experience. I would say the class and race divide between the members and the cleaning staff and the staff at Equinox is very apparent to me, and I'm always reminded of my privilege and just honestly the years of work that has led me here has led me to afford this gym membership, because as y'all know, I posted that video on Instagram and TikTok, and it was truly my dream to be able to afford this. So it just never goes unnoticed. Another random thought is that there's a lot, like I said, there's a lot of really fit people who go to Equinox. I think I'm always probably the heaviest person on all my workout classes. which is honestly, it could feel discouraging because I'm like, damn, I'm like mad big compared to everyone. But I'm not gonna lie, it's also very encouraging, like seeing these people with like nice ass bodies, like really built, really like toned. I'm like, damn, you got it, girl. And like I'd be seeking inspiration as well with their outfits and todo, but I would never I can't imagine spending so much money on a Lululemon set, which honestly everybody wears. When it comes to like class, you see like trends, like you see people wearing like Lululemon leggings, you see people wearing aloe a lot, and hokas as running sneakers on as well. So I always thought that was interesting. Another random thought is people be fully naked, like that. As like I've never. It's insane. Like they be also no tienen they don't have chanclas, they don't have sandals either, so they're just walking barefoot naked. And that has been surprising for me because I feel like even if I had a nice body, I don't know, maybe it's like the conservative Latina background of like, covering yourself up and that cultural norm. Like, I just can't imagine. Like, I be seeing women full blown naked. It's insane. And they just walk freely. I'm like, damn, yo. But yeah, I mean, no judgment to them, but it's something very different. But I will judge you if you're walking around without sandals. I think that's mad dirty. No matter how much people are cleaning in an Equinox facility, people are still walking in there, in and out with their sneakers, with their outside shoes. So yeah. Okay, now we're getting to whether this is worth it. And obviously, whether it's worth it depends on you. Like, period, right? I would say yes, it is worth it for me because I go 5 to 6 times a week and I go to purely use Equinox's workout classes. Sometimes after the workout class, I do like a cardio session, but honestly, like some of these classes be beating my ass. So I feel so humbled afterwards. I'm like, you know what? Let me get my ass home because I am tired. But I will say for me, it's worth it because I fully take advantage of all their classes. And that has led me to go 5 to 6 times a week. And so if you make the math and you see the comparison on how expensive workout classes are in New York City, they're like $40 $35 a class, and then you compare that to how much I pay, like I'm saving money, honestly, which is crazy to say. Yes, it is worth it for me because I attend the workout classes religiously. And I have a set, like I already know what instructors to go to. Like I have my set classes. I look forward to it every single week. I would say it's not worth it if you're going just to use a gym, honestly, like, because you're just going to a gym. I mean, I guess you could also use the amenities and shower and all, and the sauna and the steam room and todo, but I just think it's just not really worth it if you're just going for the gym. That's my opinion. Certain times throughout the week that I do shower, I take my shower bag, I make it a whole spa day. It just feels so good after workout to quickly rinse myself off, head to the sauna, head to the steam room, then shower. I love it so much. It's such a good feeling. It feels like I'm dead ass at a spa. I think for me it's worth it because I'm consistent and that has so much benefits. Like I am bettering my physical health. I've also noticed so much difference in my body. Like never been this defined. Thanks Pilates. So not only am I consistent, I'm seeing the results already, but also my job has been really busy recently, and that has like going to a workout class before or after work has really allowed me to like stay sane. I talked about this on my TikTok a lot, but the I don't know how to explain it, like the self-care routine I guess that I have with the gym is just so needed. It makes me feel like I could do anything, and like whatever emails I have to do, whatever amount of tasks that I have to do for the day, I could do it because I was humbled by my workout class, but then I took a shower and then I headed to the steam, whatever, right? So yeah, I for sure think this Equinox membership is worth it. at least for me. If you're inspired by this video or you have more questions, I could always do a follow-up video, but pretty much these are all my thoughts. And if you were inspired by this video, please use my link, my referral link, to sign up, because we both get money, I believe. But yes, please use my link. It's in the description below. So yeah. Also, like, my employer gives me a certain amount of money per year for fitness reimbursement. It's not that much, and I got a deal because of my employer. I don't know, so I still pay a lot, as you could tell. But those are all my thoughts. I love you guys. We're at this amount of subscribers. Keep subscribing. And yes, I still consider myself an underconsumption girly, because I underconsume so much in so many areas of my life, in clothes, in food, in that I deserve this. I've worked so hard for this. So let me have this. Let me have this. Let me have this. But yeah, it's expensive. All right, bye. I love you guys.